Good morning or afternoon, everyone, depending upon where you're at, what time of day it is. This is David Cly of Orange Design and Hexen Media Group again with another podcast coming at you. I get a question fairly often from a lot of our clients when we're doing other SEO or optimization work. Do I really need a blog? They ask about blogs. Should they have one? Should they have an FAQ area? And a lot of the times they don't know how to go about it. A lot of the times we'll manage that for them if they're not capable of handling it on their own. So there was a story I wanted to share with everyone that kind of brings to light how you should utilize a blog and how you should really think about that for your business. Back in ancient Greece, Socrates was visited by an acquaintance of his who was eager to share some gossip about another person. The man asked Socrates would he like to know the story he had just heard about a friend of theirs. Socrates replied that before the man spoke, he decided to pass the triple filter test. The first filter, Socrates explained to his acquaintance, is truth. He said, "Have you made absolutely sure that what you're about to say is true?" The man shook his head. "No, I actually just heard about it, and—" Socrates cut him off. "You don't know for certain that it is true, then? Is what you want to say something good or kind?" Again, the man shook his head. "No, actually, just the opposite. You see," Socrates lifted his hand again to stop the man from speaking. "So you're not certain that what you want to say is true, and it isn't good or kind. One filter still remains, that is usefulness or necessity. Is this information useful or necessary to me?" A little defeated, the man replied, "No, not really." "Well then," Socrates said, turning on his heel, "if what you want to say is neither true, nor good or kind, nor useful or necessary, please don't say anything at all." So there's a lot of education and insight that can come from that. When you're considering posting a blog for your business or managing a blog for your business, going over those 5 necessary facts. What you're posting, is it true? Is it good? Is it kind? Is it useful? And is it necessary? So looking at that, that can really help you refine what you're getting ready to post on your business. So, is it necessary? Well, let's say you're a local services provider or you sell a product or something. If you're wanting to share something, is it necessary? Are people actually going to care? Which kind of ties in, is it useful? Are you saying something good and something kind? Or is this actually something that we're posting because it can help you in some type of way and help enhance your life or help make something that you're going through a little bit better? And also, is it true? Because when you're posting a blog, you want to have that credibility. If you're just throwing out a bunch of stuff out there that's not true, eventually that's going to come back to bite you. I'd like to talk about the 4 areas that you can really use a blog on your site. Obviously, we've gone over kind of psychology of what should go into producing a blog, but also let's talk about how it's actually going to be useful and drive business. So a blog, we're going to start from, these are going to be 4 top reasons, but we're going to start from the lowest to highest. Let's start with number 4. It's an area for content that doesn't fit within your main website's content. So what does that mean? Chances are you've got your website, you've got your top level page, your home page, you've got your contact page, maybe you've got product pages if it's an e-commerce site, but there's not really an area where you can just like throw in content, right? And if you did, it would make the page look really weird. It wouldn't read well. It'd be like, why is this just sitting here? When people go to a blog, they almost automatically expect that it's going to be something like that, right? They expect that it's going to be something that's short form, easily digestible, and true, kind, good, necessary, useful, etc. Right? Having a blog is a really excellent place to put content like that doesn't really have anywhere else that it fits within your site. Let's talk about number 3. A blog produces content that can help increase traffic and can also help build email databases if you provide people with a subscription option. So let's talk about the increased traffic first. A blog is the easiest way to increase traffic to your site on a mid to lower level, right? You can use a blog in a lot of ways for updates, for FAQs. There's a lot of different ways that can be utilized, which allows you a different way to target people who are searching for either the services that you provide or the products that you sell. With the email database option, I can't tell you how many times I've seen a website that doesn't have that. They have a blog area. There's no way to subscribe to it. There's no RSS feed. There's no email subscription option. So that's definitely something that you want to consider if you've got a blog already. If you're on a WordPress site or something like that, that's based in a CMS or a content management system, most of the times there's plugins that can help you with that so that you don't have to know a lot of email, HTML, or coding. So let's talk about number 2, adding credibility. A blog can assist you in adding credibility to your business because it allows you to show off what you know, what you do, what you have done, or what you have for sale and why it's good. That credibility can be key to attracting new businesses or new clients that are just now understanding what it is you provide without going into long form content or something like that. It's like, hey, here's a snapshot of what we do, here's why it's great, and here's some other articles that related to that can also provide some type of enhancement to either their business or their personal life. Okay, and here we come to number one. Congratulations, you made it to the end. So, the number one reason to have a blog is it answers your customers' questions and helps you to build trust with whoever your audience is. Chances are people have already searched for that in other places. They've gone to a search engine, they've asked their friends. So, they're trying to find this information. They're trying to find or educate themselves to further understand a topic or to find a certain type of product to fulfill a need. That can also help you to build trust if they find your article, if it is true, good, kind, useful, and necessary. And also, timing is important. If there was going to be another one that I wanted to tack on there that I didn't take from Socrates verbatim, that would be the timing of what you're posting. Is it produced at the right time to where it's actually going to matter? And then also when people are going to see it the most, and that goes into another video, which we'll discuss at a later date, based upon when the best time to post a blog is, when's the best times to share things on social media, etc. So I hope you found this information true, good, kind, useful, and necessary. Again, it's the last time I'll go over that. Again, we'll also include some of the sources. I'll also include the full story if you'd like to read that Socrates article yourself and the link to where I found it on the web. We hope to hear from you soon. Let us know if you'd like any topics discussed or if we can help you answer any questions.